First of all, before we can start that, dude,
Yeah.
I just think some people are gonna be fucking shocked that we're together. Which
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. If you fucking die, it wasn't worth it. But like,
You won't know, you're dead.
Since I lived, it was fucking worth it. Like, oh, motherfucker.
What's up, everybody? Just want to welcome you to the Intoxicated Truth podcast, where we talk about the truth while getting a little tipsy. And today we have a guest in the building. His name is Dan Royer. Say what's up, everybody, to Dan. Because
What up, everybody?
he's in the building. So
We're in the building.
this guy's a little crazy. He's a bodybuilding enthusiast, major gym rat. This dude has a dope ass motorcycle, and he says that he's ready to talk some shit. So
Let's do it.
this is what we're gonna do. So Dan, welcome. First of all. Second, I would like to say, if you were to explain yourself to the audience, what would you say? Go ahead.
First of all, before we can start that, Darren,
Yeah.
I just think some people are gonna be fucking shocked that we're together, which is
I
what it
agree with
is.
that. I
It's,
agree.
I mean, it's what it is. We're fucking doing it, dude. Like, I mean, it's like we came together on some fucking working out shit, and we thought I like this podcast ideas. People are gonna be like a little shocked.
So if
Yes, sir. If I was real quick, if I was gonna
Okay.
explain myself, I would just say I'm a big, huge. I love working out. The past 10, 12 years, the gym's pretty much been my life. We can definitely dive into that. People, I know my voice is probably fucked up. It's sort of what it is.
Yeah.
I've smoked fucking a lot of weed since I was 12 years old. Thousands and thousands of blunts. I've taken a lot of steroids. They say steroids fucks your fucking shit
Oh,
up.
okay.
So
Yeah.
like, my throat is a little fucked up. So if my voice is a little fucked up for you guys, it's just what it is. It's how I talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've always heard I sound like fucking just raspy and shit like that. And I can't help it. It's what it is.
Yeah, I mean that's a good quality sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there are girls.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of girls that actually like it. I've had a lot of girls that are
Nice.
like, oh my god, like. But then some people, okay, the funniest shit I've ever heard though. Funniest shit I ever heard. I'll be real, bro. I was gonna be real with you. I was at one of my best friend's houses, and we were fucking snorting a whole bunch of coke, fucking staying up for
Oh
late
shit! This guy's.
Yeah, I mean, it's what it is, bro. It's what it is. We're all cooked up. Fucking dude said the funniest shit to me ever. He said, dude, it must really suck to be you. Because he's like, and I was like, why? He's like, with that voice. And I was like, why, bro? And he's like, he goes, bro, he's like, you're trying to talk to me. I can't hear you. He's like,
Yeah.
He's like, you started talking to me a little bit loud. He's like, I feel like you're yelling at me. And I'm like, motherfucker, dude. Like, I can't get away with it, dude. It's either I talk too loud or I'm fucking yelling, dude. Like, there's no
Yeah.
between.
I mean, it's just the quality of your voice.
That's
I
what
guess.
it is.
Okay, so tell me like about how you started, like your being someone that loved the gym. Like, what would you like
Oh,
about that?
it's- really, since I was a little kid. So I was
Really?
like, I mean, fuck, dude. I think we should get into that. We can get into that topic later. I think it's more like, fuck, dude, let's talk about the juicy shit.
Like what?
The
Go ahead.
juice. Let's talk about the juice.
Like
bro.
the actual juice.
Yeah, the actual
Like,
juice.
Oh, so
Yeah, the
all right. So
Let's talk
when
about
did you
the
start
juicy.
using steroids, steroids? When did you
Because
start?
let's be
using-
real, dude. People, I'm just going to be honest, guys. Right now, I'm like 5 months off. I haven't touched anything in 5 months.
Okay.
4 to 5 months. But, yeah, usually, but let's be real, dude. It's just that thing where that's the first thing people are going to like, go to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the first thing. When people see people like that have rounded shoulders or bigger muscles, that's the first thing they go to is the steroids part.
Yeah.
So it's like, might as well just fucking knock it out of the window. You know?
All right. So when did
shit.
you?
Go,
Sorry,
go,
you're
go.
good.
But no,
That's
my
good.
fault, homie.
Now you're good. Just a little water. Yeah, so when did you start? How long ago?
I'd say I was 27, so like 8 years ago maybe.
Okay, so you're 35.
Yeah, 35, so I'd
Okay.
say about 8 years, 7, 8 years ago.
Okay.
In between 26 and 27, maybe 28, 26, anywhere 26, 28-ish.
Got you.
So, like,
and
between
what
there.
was your decision? This is a good thing. This is people don't necessarily always understand
Yeah,
the reason like why people
Yeah,
do
that,
it.
and
But what was the
honestly,
reason?
well, that, and real quick, honestly, people, I wouldn't even, as much, it's fucked up, I'm going to tell you, I do love them.
Okay.
I think steroids are a great thing. Excuse me, but at the same time, I will say that I don't think, everybody should use them, or it's something that people should use. I think if you already did it, fuck it.
Yeah.
But if you don't do it, you probably shouldn't. But at the same time, what I really started on is because you hear about it and you find out that all the people that you really cared about, or like you really followed in life, and that you're really like, oh shit, dude, these people did it. You're like, because you don't understand it when you're younger. You don't understand about any of it. You know what I mean? You don't understand.
Yeah, like you definitely didn't realize that Arnold.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, you didn't.
Bro, I remember being like fucking 13, 14. I thought like God just if God liked you enough, you just grew into this body somehow. You know what I mean? I had no clue that you had to go to a gym, and then obviously I had no clue there was any type of steroid or drugs. I had no clue that was even a thing. Like. And then when people said steroids, I just thought it was pills. I didn't know there were shots. I didn't know anything about it, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's probably like honestly, like you start to know, like you start to find out that they did it.
Yeah.
You start to find out that sports stars did it. You start to find out, especially in our era. And like I don't know how, like obviously we're in a new era right now, but like when we were coming up and when you're with your age,
well, because nobody knew about it then. Now everybody talks about it, but people don't talk about it then.
We also were. Dude, I was a huge MLB fan, dude. Oh my God, dude, Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa. I used to watch baseball religiously. And they said when you find out that your favorite sports stars were on the show, you're like, okay, well maybe it's not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. You know what I mean? So it's like, fuck it, dude. And then plus you find out that it's going to get you bigger. So you're like, well, fuck, dude, you want to get bigger. Everybody wants bigger muscles, dude. No, man. Like,
yeah, I like when people they say that they don't want that. Like, everybody idolized like the He-Mans, the WWE wrestlers, like everyone wanted to be. Yeah, I mean, when you seen Superman, like you're just like, ooh, I want to be Superman.
Yeah, I want to be him.
Yeah.
Dude, you want to be every.
And I mean, to be honest, like if someone sees you and you have a little more of a muscular like presence, body, they respect you in a different way. It's a definitely a different respect.
I think they know the hard work. I think they see more of the hard work.
Yeah.
Or they know. That dude, this isn't
or it's just like something that they aspire to do.
And
I was like that for the longest time because I was a small. I mean, I'm a shorter guy, but I was a smaller guy, and I always thought I was bigger than I was. But until I actually took it serious, is when I realized like, oh wow, well, it really wasn't. You know, and I think that I definitely noticed a difference when I came into like actually having a little more muscle. That I definitely got a different response from people for sure. So, so you did it like. You did it for that reason, right? For just to get bigger?
Did that, and also it was just a thing where, really to get bigger. Plus, it was like, you know that's probably the next step.
Yeah.
Because you realize you can only go so far with your physique. And I thought, like, bro, I remember, I used to run miles, dude. I was like, anybody that knew me when I was younger, like a lot of my brother's friends, and a lot of people that knew me, dude, I used to run with trash bags, so like the sauna suit.
Oh, like a wrestler would do.
Yeah, dude, I used to run miles, dude. I ran 9 miles at a time at different times. And when I was like 20, 21, I thought that was going to give you the ultimate body. I thought that was going to give you these fucking muscles, or that was going to give you this fucking ultra lean, fucking honestly, crazy lean body.
Well, honestly, to be honest with you, I think a lot of people don't understand that. Like, I didn't understand it until I got into actual bodybuilding and understanding that the food and the other thing, because I've met people where they're like, yeah, man, I'm eating salads. And I'm like, okay, what else are we eating? You know, like, everyone thinks that starving themselves is going to get them the body they want, when realistically, it's eating.
Yes.
Eating properly.
It's huge.
It's eating properly. And you can't sustain a salad diet for the rest of your life. And if you do, you're going to look like one of those marathon runners that have their skin hanging off on them. And nobody wants to look like that.
Well, I mean, a lot of, especially marathon runners, if you look at a lot of them, I've always heard that they're so lean.
Yeah.
Because they run their muscle off.
Yeah, they definitely do.
And some of them actually look, and they don't look bad. They have lean bodies.
I'm talking about like the severe ones that
they have lean muscular bodies, or they're super thin.
Yeah.
But it's because they're eating all their muscle off, and it's like, damn, dude. And some of them train. I've seen some of them train in the gym.
Yeah.
But then they'll go fucking run a marathon on the fucking goddamn treadmill, and I'm like, right, it's counterintuitive.
Yeah.
Depending on what you want to do. Now, if that's what you want to do, yeah, I get it. But
if you're training for that, but
if you're trying to gain muscle,
a lot of people aren't out there trying to run marathons. They're just trying to look good, so they eat less food, they work out, and they don't realize that what they're burning is actually muscle, like you said.
Yeah.
And
100%.
So like that's a good thing to know. But so you got into it because you wanted to get bigger. What did you notice when you first started doing it? What did you notice immediately?
You do notice a bunch of size. Within the first couple months, you do notice. Well,
Like, how much weight did you put on initially when you started?
at least 30 pounds.
Really?
Pretty easy. And it was like a lot of them. Now, a lot of it was probably water weight. It wasn't looking always good. I was always more chunkier here and there than everybody else. Because I didn't eat right. I would be really like, dude, I never, even to this day, I don't eat fucking exactly the cleanest.
Yeah.
I mean, there's times where I have, and I do, and I can obviously look a lot better when I do that, but then there's times where I'm just like, man.
No, dude, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. When I first met you, we went to the Arnold. That was the first time we ever met. We went to the Arnold Fitness Expo. We all stayed in a room together. And yeah, you were a little chubbier then.
Yeah.
And then, I want to say, maybe 5 months later, like, you're posting pictures, I'm like, holy shit. Like, you, like, leaned out, and you, like, rounded everything out. Like, I don't know what you did. Like, you looked crazy. You had abs, and you were like, you had a belly when I met you. You know what I mean? And it was like 5-6 months later. So I think maybe that's the time maybe you took it a little more serious. I don't know. Maybe you told me that story at the gym the other day, or yesterday, or today, about someone saying something about you being a little chunky, and you went crazy.
I went hard because I was like, fuck, dude. I can't be doing steroids and fucking
looking like a fat ass.
Yeah, like, it doesn't, because that's I'm really, and anybody who does that shit, like it's a thing where like you'll notice you can't go too far, because if you go too far, there's no coming back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, come back,
like,
but it's just
like it's a thing where like if you're doing especially if you're going to use the gear, steroids, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
If you're going to use that and you're getting bigger, if you start to let your stomach go for too long, you're just going to become a powerlifter
you just have that extended.
Yeah, you might have some decent looks here and there, but you're not. You got to really work on the tightening it and the diet. The diet's huge too. Like I said, I would still like to even keep going. I mean, I want to keep going into everything. I train every day. I would love to train every day just to keep going and see.
Yeah, I mean, we started training, and like your style of training, I actually like a lot. I mean, it's definitely different, way more high volume, a lot drop sets, and yeah, I like it a lot. I think you really should do a show one day.
I appreciate that, Darren.
I really think you do.
It's definitely can happen. I wouldn't say it's just that thing where I do believe if I do one, I want to make sure I have that 4 months. Let that 4 month time period carved out.
Yeah.
And 100% like.
Well, yeah, you need 16 weeks.
And yeah, 16 weeks, 100%.
16 weeks is a proper
period. And then I want my drugs to be right. People are like, drugs, oh my God. Yeah, people have said drugs. Because it's what it takes.
Yeah.
It's what this sport takes, dude.
Yeah.
No one, bro, I love, like, Darren, we don't have to all these stuff, but I'm just saying, people, I've met a lot of people in this, especially women. Women, I love you guys. There's tons of you out there that are like, well, you can't do it like, what about this person didn't do it naturally? It's like, no one that got, that's winning NPC shows, male or female, and that's got an IFBB Pro card is natural. No. It's just the truth. It's what it is.
Yeah.
So, and I'm being real with everybody. It's a thing where I know I probably shouldn't. I'm gonna have to use more drugs. And right now I haven't been on anything in 4 months, so I'm gonna have to jump back on and fucking juice it up.
So so you haven't been on anything right now. Why? What's the reasoning for it?
There's a couple reasons.
Okay.
I'll be real. One's health. I've had 2 big health scares with doing this, and I don't want to.
So you had 2 health scares, and you believe it's because of PEDs.
Yeah, 100%. I believe it's steroids. Honestly, you guys will love this one. Everybody that knows about this shit, I love this one. Honestly, I think it's the trend. People are like, "Shut up, he's fucking saying." No, dude, I'm not coming to trend. I love trend. I think trend's one of the greatest.
If those of you that don't know about anabolics, steroids, tren is the most harsh drug. When people say people are on roid rage, it's because of that specific drug. It also has severe side effects. Just one being strength, but severe side effects which can actually hurt you in the long run for sure. Yeah.
It's a thing where if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it smart. You can't. If you're even gonna do it, you gotta fucking really read into it, really look into it. That's something we never did. I was always more of an experimenter. I just jammed shit in my body. I wouldn't go too crazy dosages, but I would be like, okay, what's this? Let's see what this does. But I wouldn't do over crazy amounts, but at the same time, I was more of I wasn't the person that was like, okay, let me just see what, no, I did a good dose.
Yeah.
But I made sure I did it in a consistent amount of time too. I made sure my time periods are good. But I'll be real with people real quick. I think it was the trend. I just think the 2 times I've had a huge blood clot, 5 blood clots in my right leg, which really would like fuck me up, really freaked me out.
You had a heart attack.
I did have a heart attack. It wasn't.
At what age did you have a heart attack?
Shit, it was 2 years ago now, so
33
years
so,
old.
33 years old, you had a heart attack involving, you believe, steroids.
Yeah.
Did it to you.
I believe they definitely played it. It's that thing where even the doctors, they can't exactly say how it exactly happened. But at the same time, they're like, look, it thickens your blood. And it does. I'm not going to downplay and be like, no, steroids didn't do this to me. Or they did, but they just can't put an actual fingerprint on it either. Like,
yeah, it could be, it's diet, there's other things.
Dude,
like,
and my diet isn't the greatest either.
How was your cholesterol? Did they test that?
My cholesterol's up there.
Yeah.
Because I was eating, and I'll be real with anybody, then people that know me, I love peanut butter. Probably tons of peanut butter, dude. So it's like, that gives you a lot of cholesterol, dude.
No,
it's not good.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. All that oil.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of oil in there.
Yep.
And I mean, steroids up your cholesterol too.
Oh, yeah, they definitely do.
So I mean, just doing this.
Well, it's not, and the biggest thing I think too, every person's different, like, which is why there's the Mr. Olympias that have muscle fucking on top of muscle out of nowhere, and you're like, how do I ever get like this? Sorry, you never will.
Yeah,
you never will.
Genetic, everything. It's
all genetics. It's genetics.
Plays a part.
Like everything. It plays a part on everything you take. Like some people, like my brother drinks. So I drank soda for years, like years on years. I never got kidney stones. My brother gets them all the time. Just drink soda or iced tea. So it's the same thing. Everybody's body's different. And that's another thing too. Is people need to realize like. And you gotta watch what you're doing when you do take these things.
Fuck yeah.
We don't recommend that. By the way, we do. This is just his experience. This is him. This is him.
I can't. I'm not gonna lie. I do love them. I think they're great. I think if this is
all him.
If it's the route you want to go, do it. Jump on full force. But dude, I just watched something today that said, you have to know anything you think that's great in life comes with a consequence.
It's the yin and the yang, man.
Yeah, there has to be something there. So that's the thing, no. And it wasn't. And my
what
heart
goes up must come down.
Has to. And you don't realize that when you're doing this shit. And what really happened to me was
well, you realize it, but you don't think it's gonna happen.
No. It thickened my blood, and I think the trend thickened my blood up. And then once my blood got so thick,
it clotted
in my leg. And then I had a bad blood clot. I thought they were going to cut my leg off. Dude, doctors were coming in.
Are you serious?
Oh, dude, my leg was fucking, I don't know if the camera can see, my leg was seriously that fucking, I'm not even joking, dude.
Dude, I saw your calf, it looks a little dark skin.
Oh, dude,
my skin was darker. Is that one?
It's dead skin. That's dead skin on the outside of my, on the outside of my,
I was going to ask you about that.
They said it'll never, because it was so swollen. My calf, the bottom of my calf was so swollen that it's basically just like dead skin that's like inside, like, you know what I mean? And they said probably never go down to the other, like it'll never go, like I'll never be able to match them again unless I like somehow fucking work my left one out so much, you know what I mean? To like they said.
So when you do a show, you gotta like.
Yeah, I'm about to hide that bitch.
You have to kill that left.
Oh, I do have to kill that left.
Like blow it up.
Yep. Because they said it's just from all the swelling. I'm straight now. I don't have any blood clotting issue now. I'm on a lot of blood thinners. I'm on 3 different medications right now.
Okay.
Blood pressure and
blood
thinners.
Here's a real question: was it all worth it?
Fuck yeah. Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yeah, because it's like if you die, it's not. You know what I mean? If you die, it's not. If you fucking die, it wasn't worth it. But like,
you won't know if you're dead.
Since I lived, it was fucking worth it. Like, oh, motherfucker. No, it was because like it's an addiction. I'll tell you that. I think I told you the one day. But even before we get to that, I'm just saying it was more the both times this happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the first time, now the blood clot was 3 to 4 years before the heart attack.
Okay.
So the blood clot, I had that, and then I got off everything for like a couple months, and then but I'm gonna lie to you people, like it's an addiction. You jump right back. I mean, dude, you have. It's just like anything else. Like I'm not saying it's the window or the way out, but it's like everybody has a talent or whatever they want to call it, a talent, a dream, or whatever they want to do.
An affliction, they call it. An affliction. Yeah, it's like what you want, like something that like you really
you go towards. Yeah, and it's like you start to notice. Okay, this might not be a pipe dream. Like, you start to get bigger, and if you were like, damn, dude, and like you said, you think I should, and I appreciate that, like you said I should do a show, and people
sure.
People saying that shit, so you're like, fuck, dude, this might not be a pipe dream anymore, like, this shit might be, and then something hits you like this, and you're like, god damn, like, where do I go from that? Yeah. So I was like, fucking, but then it was like a thing where it's like, once they told me, like, they put me on blood thinners for my blood clot,
yeah,
and they told me my blood clot was going away, it's just my legs fine, they said everything was good, it was like, okay, let's keep going. So yeah, I jumped right back on some shit after a little bit. And I started attacking the gym again. And I got my body back to a good look. I was happy. And then like 4 years later is when I had the heart, same issue. A blood clot, a piece of my blood clot in my leg broke off and went up and blocked a part of my, I guess one of my arteries. It's in like going to my heart from,
like your armpit?
Yeah, from my armpit area.
Yeah.
And so then they took me in, they did all this shit to me really quick, and they unclogged it. And they put me on the EKG machine, dude. I was crying. I was bawling my eyes out. I'm a big baby, people. Like I am.
You don't have to be a baby to be scared to die. I'd be crying like a motherfucker too.
I'm both like, dude.
Bro, you want to tell the story?
It's that whole thing. If you have to get tough, you have to get tough. But dude, I'm a big softy, dude. I got a big heart. I love people. I love everybody.
So my mom had 5 kids, right?
Yeah.
All of us, right? She didn't remember which kid, one of us, had a heart murmur.
Oh shit.
I have the heart murmur. So I go to the doctor, and she was like, I know one of you guys had one, but I don't know who it was. Because it was years ago, you know what I mean? And I'm her first child. So, like, I went to the doctor when I was, like, 13. They're saying I have a heart murmur. They got to do all these tests and see if it's a irregular, if it's fine. Dude, I was crying from that. I was like, I'm going to die. Mom, I'm going to die. She's like, you're not going to die. I'm like crying. I'm like, it's over. And it was me that had to. It's fine, basically. The heart murmur basically means your heart beats irregularly. But yeah, like if I found that out, I'd be crying like a bitch. Bro, because I'd be scared, man. That's scary as hell.
Bro, they sat me down. They were like, they put this shit on me. And they were like, oh my god, you're having a heart attack. Right away, immediately I started bawling. I'm like, God, I was like, it's all the fucking dumb shit I put in my body all these years. I swear that's the first thing I said. Because I sort of knew. I thought like, well, fuck, dude. And then the funny part is I was leaving I was in the tanning booth. I was 41 pounds maybe. That was the last weight I saw on the scale and the last time I weighed myself before it happened, like during those last couple weeks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I was fucking juicing heavy. And the fucked up part is both times, and I think I'm not, like I said, I've been on tests for fucking, if you think I'll be real, I've been on tests like 6-7 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like heavy. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that probably fucking doesn't help either. You know what I mean? That obviously fucking jacks your blood up and shit. But I do.
Well, they all do.
They all do.
Yeah.
But I think that and people are gonna fucking hate when I say this because like people love Trent. I love Trent. I'm gonna tell you, I love the fucking shit. Okay. So
You're
people,
crazy.
Don't be like,
crazy.
Don't be like this dude's fucking talking shit on fucking steroids and Trent, making shit up. Derek, more plates, more dates. I love you, bro. But if you see this shit, don't be like this fucking dude's talking shit. Nah, dude, I love this shit. But I'll be real with you. Both times I was fucking maybe 4 or 5 shots deep. So 5 weeks deep, because I would maybe, 20, let's say I do every 4 days, 5 days. And I put it in the same shit. I put 1 cc of Tren in my test. I mean, every time I do it, I just added it with my test. I mean, like, I just put everything in one needle. Fuck it. I mean, like,
okay.
Put everything in one. Fuck. I mean, like, why are we not mixing? You mix that shit up, dude. It all goes to the same place.
Make a cocktail.
Cocktail, bro. You don't need to fucking put all in one needle, bro.
Yeah.
And then next you know, but I was probably 4 or 5 needles deep. And so probably 5 weeks maybe.
What do you mean, like separate times, not the same day?
Yeah, not the same day, yeah, separate times.
4 or 5
different injections.
4 or 5 injections.
Yeah, we were like, so that'd be if I did every 4 or 5 days, over like
Like 2-3 weeks?
Yeah, 25 day span.
Okay.
And I probably had like
it's almost 4 weeks.
It's like 5-6, maybe anywhere from 4 to 6 cc's of tren.
Okay.
In with one a week, and bro, that both times when I was on the tren, that's when the bad shit happened. So
Really?
almost happened.
Really?
So now it's been 2 years since my heart attack. So now I've done, and see, this is the addiction. Everybody, you guys ready for the addiction part? It's what happens when they came back to me, and after my heart attack, they came in with the ultrasound.
Yeah.
And they came in and they started doing the ultrasound of my heart, and they're like, oh my God, they're like, you're very lucky. Your heart's actually really good. You have no blockages. You have no type of heart disease, but you have no plaque buildup, no nothing. They're like, it was just, you had this fluke, like freak accident with your damn blood clotting with thicker blood. So like, if you just stay on blood thinners, you're pretty much going to be okay because your heart's not bad.
Yeah, so you didn't damage your heart. You
Yeah.
basically just thickened your blood, and
that's what
and
caused the heart attack.
Yeah,
it wasn't from a blockage.
It caused a blood
thank God.
clot.
Yeah, it wasn't from like a crazy, like an actual heart blockage or a valve blockage.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. But okay, but here's the sickening part, everybody. Right when they told me, ding, 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 there goes the fucking light bulb, bro, dude. I'm like, shit, bro, we can fucking jam more shit and we can keep going. Like, I was like, we can keep going. There's more gym time. There's
They ever
more
tell you that
bodybuilding.
it messes with like blood thinners and that together, or is that not?
No,
not
they've
a
never
thing?
really, they've never, obviously they tell you, and all my doctors, I'll be real with you, dude, I knew more about it than they did.
Yeah.
They were, and I'm not trying to come at doctors.
A normal doctor does not understand
they don't.
antibiotics at all.
And doctors, I love you guys. I just think it's a little weird. And I'm not trying to call you out, dude. My doctor, I mean, I'll even throw his, I won't throw it out there right now, but I'll even throw his name out later on. Bro, he's an amazing genius of a man. He looks like Josh Brolin. You know who Josh Brolin is?
I remember
You know
the name.
actor, you know the actor Josh Brolin
I
from the
know.
Goonies and shit? And,
Oh wait, which one is the?
The older brother from the Goonies.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
he looks exactly like him. I
Okay, yeah.
swear to you, he's like, bro, you're not the only person that told me that. And I'm like, fucking no way. Dude, he's cool as fuck. And he's like, dude, fucking fourth day I'm out. Fourth day I'm out. And I go to see him. He's like, have you been back to the gym yet? I'm like, no, what do you mean? He's like, bro, you're a fucking athlete. Get back to it.
Yeah.
And it's what the dude's telling me. He's like, you're an athlete. He's like, look at you. You're an athlete. He's like, you go to it. He's like, they just tell you, but they don't recommend you do the steroids. They recommend that you work out.
Yeah.
And that you stay fucking active and you keep your, obviously, your car. And I'm not gonna lie to people, it's not, I don't fucking do as much cardio, obviously I should. I barely do cardio here and there once in a while.
That could be a problem
But
with your blood
huge
thickening
problem.
because not just thickening, but moving the blood
Yes.
will allow for the clots not to
100%.
happen. Yeah.
That would need to happen. Yeah,
Yeah.
I lay around like a lot, nap a lot. I'm a big napper.
At least nap with your feet up so you don't have blood clots in your ankles.
Bro, you're a genius. You're fucking, I love you, bro.
Dude, I've
You're
been
fucking
studying
genius.
the bodybuilding since like I was 32 maybe. I'm 40 now, so like 8 years. I've been watching every bodybuilding podcast I could find. I just am very interested in it. I would love to be like a coach eventually. But yeah, just like I like the science behind it. All the stuff you're talking about is very interesting to me. So
That's awesome. It was definitely scary, and then but like I said, it's also such an addiction. It's a thing where like, and no one's gonna understand this unless they, not even about the steroids. Like that's just going working out in general. If you go out and work out and you fucking do some crazy ass lift that you never thought you could do, and you fucking do it and you succeed at it, even if it doesn't matter if it's weight or rep wise.
Yeah.
Because the same thing as you've seen with the training we.
yeah, your training is not it's not based around who can lift the heaviest. Like I work with a lot of people, and that's like the thing. Like I lift more than you, like, and you don't do that at all. As a matter of fact,
I like to go lighter.
Like, you go lighter, and you actually like encourage me to match you, even though you're like a little stronger than me. Like probably a lot more stronger than me because I'm not sure. We haven't tested it, but
you're close.
But what I'm saying,
I'm
like,
not that much.
but what I'm saying is like you focus more on the actual workout and not the weight. And a lot of people try to bring their ego in and be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Add weight on top of you or whatever, which is fine. I mean, I like the competition, but the fact that you know that you're just worried about building the muscle rather than the ego or the strength. You know what I mean? So.
Well, that I've always said, like, I'm not trying to like cut on anybody whether they can do whatever they want to do, obviously. But my thing is, when I go there, it's like I've always wanted to go there for a reason. You know, what I mean? It wasn't like And don't get me wrong, you can be stronger in some way, but I always wanted to look. So for me, like, once I found out this way gave me more of a better
look.
I was like, well, fuck, dude, why don't I just keep running with this and fucking trying to, like, and what I was saying real quick, and why I was talking about that is everybody's, it doesn't matter if you do the rep-wise like me. When I do a 50-rep set, I feel it's probably just the same fucking adrenaline rush as someone doing a 600-pound fucking bench. You know what I mean? Like, one rep for 600 is like my 50. Because when I get off there, I'm like, like, you feel so high, you feel so good, you feel like you ripped the world in half. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm pretty sure, like, a dude that's doing 600 pounds in a bench is probably feeling the same way, obviously, once he gets...
every time I hit a PR, I feel like I'm like...
And that's another reason, like, that's one of the biggest reasons I've even loved working out, or loved even... And then, it wasn't even more... It was more that, I mean, the look was, like, almost... The look is, like, what you obviously want to go towards, or why you... But then, but once you found out, like, how... Dude, I'll be real, dude, I'm a big person, I like drugs. People, I'm not like, dude, I like drugs.
This guy's crazy.
Like, I like drugs. I think drugs are cool. I think there's some drugs that are cool. I think there's some drugs that
there's drugs that are not cool.
Yeah, that are not cool at all. Cool. You know, I've never, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But I'll just get back on topic real quick. We're talking about it, but like, I think it's I like to get high. I love to get high, and that was
weed.
Not just weed,
right?
weed, but that was a crazy high to me.
Yeah.
Bro, when I first went to the gym. And I trained with my best friend Jason.
Are you saying any aspect that gives you like that
high,
euphoric feel?
100%, dude. Any I'd love to get high soon.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm a loud sneezer, guys. I am. I really am terrible.
It's okay, bro.
I do like ninja moves sometimes. I usually go, chill. Anyway.
My man.
Go ahead.
But
Jesus, that was terrible. Go ahead.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
I know, but it felt.
But dude, it was a good one. God bless you, sir.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
It was a dope fucking high.
Yeah.
The funniest thing is, Jason,
yeah.
My best friend, he was so more involved and so more like, he had way more knowledge than when I first started. And he was already way bigger than me, way stronger.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I was like, what the fuck? But when I was watching, he goes, bro, no one likes to stay with me after like 2 weeks. And I was like,
working out wise?
Yeah, working out. And I was
like, they're like, it's too much.
Yeah, they were like, it's too much.
Yeah.
Just quit. They were like,
He's big.
Everybody wanted to go to the gym with him, and even just all our friends, just from our like area. You know what I mean? All our friends we were partying with, like at the time.
We did an event at the Golds, Manchester, and he won the bench press contest. 225 is as many reps as you can do. And I can't remember how.
Probably did 30-something, 35 maybe.
7 or 8. I have it on video. I have a video of it.
That's NFL combine shit.
Yeah, he did it. He crushed everyone, dude. He crushed everyone.
He is. He's still a beast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, in the second segment of the show, we are going to do the game. It's called One or None. Or both. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to pick one or the other. Don't look. Pick one or the other. If you pick one, you got to explain why. If you either can't pick or you pick both, then we take a shot. Okay?
Everybody, I'm a big smoker. I'm not a drinker, so they're going to be baby shots.
Yeah, we're going to do baby shots. That's all right.
So I'm going to be fucked up.
All right, so first off, we're going to say Biggie or Tupac. What would you pick?
Biggie.
Why?
Dude, Biggie was that dude. He had that voice, bro. His voice is fucking ill, bro.
Yeah.
When you hear anybody that understands rap music, understand this. When you first heard Biggie, he was like God. God was like, "Sir, you're gonna be a rapper." Like God was already when God made him, he was like, "You're gonna be a rapper." Just his voice, everything about him. And then the other thing too, bro, he was fly as fuck, dude. Come on, big man. He was big as fuck.
Coogee sweaters.
Dude, he was big as fuck, and he still looked fresh. He knew how to talk. He had that swag. Come on. Big was it. What else?
I agree. All right, so
Pac's not real quick. Pac was more. I like Pac. I think Pac's best song. People are gonna go all fucked up when I say this because they're like, "That's fine or something." But I think it's like You Can't See Me. I was a big fan of You Can't See Me. I thought that song.
See Me. I'm trying to remember what that one is.
Oh, dude, you gotta, bro. We'll play it then. We'll play it then. It's a fucking banger. But but that one. But I'm not. Dude, Pac was more realistic, and he was more real. I get that and shit, and everybody's gonna say, "Oh, he really was, whatever." But like, I just wasn't a fan.
I was more of a Pac fan later after
really?
he died. No, I was a Biggie fan for sure when I was younger, but then later on, I became more of a Pac fan. Not that he's above Biggie, but I just was more.
I think
of a
real
Pac
quick, Biggie's wordplay. His wordplay is a lot better.
Yeah,
you gotta be like Pac and rap. It's not pure like Pac can't rap. Pac can rap.
Pac
fucking
is better at storytelling.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. All right, so next one up, beer or liquor? What would you rather have?
Liquor.
Liquor. What's your favorite liquor?
I'm a dark liquor drinker. So
Like what?
like dark, like if I'm gonna drink it, like I like bourbon.
Like bourbon.
Like some type of, like everybody knew me when I was younger and drank, so I don't drink as much now, but like
Yeah.
when I did drink, honey bourbon.
Yeah.
Anything honey
Nice.
bourbon.
All right.
Or bourbon, just a general jab. I mean, we do anything really, anything hard.
Got you. Jordan.
Shit, say something now, bro. What we doing?
You ready?
What we doing?
Oh, this guy's
What we
doing it.
homie?
He's like, I'm not a
sitting
drinker.
here,
Let's go.
What's doing? Like, what's this guy
Well,
sitting
you should
here?
have picked neither of
Fuck,
them.
this guy sitting here. Might as well fucking get her yelling.
All right, you're gonna pour it. I like it.
I'll just do a little baby one.
Do a little more than a little baby. There you go. There you go.
Is that
No,
okay?
that's good. That's sufficient. It is a weekday.
People, if I fucking did the whole thing, by the time I get to 4 or 5, dude, oh my god. Bro, I'd be fucking wasted. Schwasty pants. That tastes good though. I might not wait to work
Put that
tomorrow.
cap back on.
I haven't did that in a while.
Yeah, let's get to work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Put your drink back.
Oh, my fault, bro.
You're good.
One
All right.
minute, one minute.
Anyway, next up, Jordan or LeBron?
Jordan always. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, when you're really putting it in perspective,
Dude,
us people at our age,
You
we're gonna say
all
Jordan.
these new age kids are gonna call us fucking old. They're gonna call us haters and shit, and say we're LeBron.
Yo, Jordan used to
Dude,
fight like not that he fought that much, but he was in
He punched
the
Steve
era
Kerr.
where people he fought.
He punched Steve Kerr in the mouth.
He
fucked
was
around.
back in the day they would fight for real.
Yeah.
And nowadays LeBron just falls on the ground when he gets bumped.
It's not as-
Like he's a bitch.
Well,
But-
dude, I think every sport's sort of watered down. Obviously, it's not as real as what they used to be.
Yeah,
they were
like-
a lot more real back in the day.
Like when they went against Detroit Pistons, they were fighting.
And the other thing is, no one wants to hear this. No one wants to hear this in any sport.
Yeah.
Especially with the people that come up and everything like this. No one wants to hear this, but like, I believe this in a lot of things. It's already done. Greatest has already been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just what it is. With a lot of sports, and even in bodybuilding, not just body, it's rap. I believe in rap. I believe in there's certain,
Like some people are never going to
There's
get
certain-
surpassed, you're saying?
yeah, there's certain things that the greatest has already been, and the greatest is already
It's
there.
too late. You're
You might
too
even-
late.
yeah, it's too late. It's gone. See ya. What
All right.
want to be ya?
So when you were younger, or not when you were younger, but just back in the day a little bit, this guy,
Good, bro.
you watch like sitcoms and stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
What would be your favorite?
Doing a real bad.
Dude, you got to give me one too.
Oh, you want one?
Oh,
my
dude.
fault, bro. I
Oh,
know.
listen,
When
this
you
game-
said this guy, I was
It
like,
don't
oh,
matter.
shit,
Oh, should I give mine more?
Shit, what?
Listen,
You wouldn't need that
it
one.
don't matter. We're
He said don't matter.
this is a team right now.
Team
All right,
efforts.
So watching. Cheers.
Oh.
Come on.
It's
All
just
right.
a good taste.
It
does have a
tastes
good
great,
taste.
right?
I do like Fireball.
All right, so got it for you. And I love Fireball too. So Friends or Seinfeld? What would you say if you had to pick one?
Fucking neither, bro. Come on.
Neither. Now we gotta take another shot.
Neither, dude.
What did
You
you?
fucking Dookie want Friends or Seinfeld? Dude,
Yeah.
I love it. Come on, bro.
You don't like them?
If it wasn't fucking dude, it had to be fucking Mike. See now I'm fucking up.
Bart Simpson?
No, everybody's hating on him. Everybody's hating on him right now. Will Smith. Everybody's hating on Fred. It had to be Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince? Hey, that's a good question. I should add that in here.
I was a Fresh Prince fan. Or you ready?
Yeah.
Everybody, dude. People who know me know I love black women. So like, bro.
Oh yeah, forgot about
I
that.
wanted to marry, especially when she was like,
Tatiana Ali?
dude, she was gorgeous.
Bro.
Hold on, not just her, bro. I want to marry Laura Winslow. Fucking Family Matters, dude. It was, I was a big Family Matters watcher.
I was a fan of
I like
Tatiana
her.
for sure.
Oh, dude, she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
What's Will Smith's cousin?
No, it's his
Yeah, cousin.
Oh yeah, Ashley Banks.
Yeah, Ashley Banks. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All right, dude, we gotta
What
take
up,
this
Ash?
since she's picked neither.
Damn, dude, we gotta take another one. Damn.
You don't understand the game.
Fuck, dude. Maybe I should have took this first too. Uh-oh.
Relax. I told you to relax. All right. Next one is chocolate or vanilla ice cream. Not ladies.
Damn, dude. I like chocolate. I'm a big chocolate fan. It's just vanilla's too. It's almost plain.
I'm so vanilla, dude. I like vanilla bean, bro. It's banging.
It's good ice cream. It's good.
Because I can put whatever I want.
Okay,
like
that's
sprinkles.
Now, I will be real with you. People are going to think I'm crazy. So I'm a big peanut butter fan. So I usually take now. This does
peanut butter
slam.
into chocolate?
No, but this slams a little better than with vanilla, honestly. If you take peanut Jif, it has to be Jif.
Yeah.
And you melt it in the bowl. Like put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Give me like a nice big scoop of it, and then you put your vanilla ice cream into that.
And you just mix it up.
Oh, bro.
I'm about to try that.
That's a hitter, dude. That's a hitter.
All right. UFC or boxing?
Oh, damn. If we're gonna go modern, can we do one to eat, modern and old?
Nope, you gotta pick one.
Okay, let's.
This game is whatever you pick. So there's no specifics into like UFC or boxing better for this, for that. No, you gotta pick whatever you think, and you pick one, or you pick neither, because you can't pick.
UFC.
I agree.
UFC. I'm one of the biggest Mike Tyson fans ever. Like, there's probably bigger, honestly. I'm like probably fucking, 100th million person to say that shit. Yeah, I'm the biggest one. Or I'm one of the biggest ones. I get it. Everybody loves Mike, which you should.
You should, yeah.
You should love Mike. Mike's a fucking animal, dude. Plus, Mike, if you're watching this, if you ever get to see any of this shit, Mike, I don't know if you ever will, but Mike, if you ever see this, you're a fucking genius, dude. Dude, if you ever seen the shit he does now, and how, dude, he's just...
I follow him in every fucking interview
he's so grown. He's grown as a man, like 1,000%. He's amazing.
I think he's also psychotic in his brain, the way he thinks. But it's also great. I think he's got a couple of screws loose, but he also has a lot of insight, and him coming from, like, a very unintelligent, like, speaking-wise... He doesn't speak very intelligent as far as like how he puts together sentences and words, but he's very intelligent aside from that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And he is insightful. Like, he understands a lot of shit. I think I listened to some of his interviews and I'm like, I think he's an idiot, and then he says something, I'm like, this guy's not a genius.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's weird, man. It's weird.
Is. Now, I don't think nowadays, though, I think UFC is just more superior. And I think it's more exciting.
I think Dana White did a great job of, number one, it's very intense sport.
Yes.
It's very quick, as opposed to boxing. That's why Mike Tyson's so polarizing, because he was very quick. And UFC, a lot of times, is quick. Even the rounds, there's only 3 rounds.
Yes.
Unless it's a title fight, it's 5. Then you got boxing. How many rounds is boxing? I don't even know.
Shit.
Like fucking 12?
12 sometimes.
12 or something?
10 to 12 at least. Sometimes.
I can't remember what the actual thing is, but
15, I think.
I know it's a lot. But, which is also safer for the fighter, UFC, because even though they're getting hit crazier, it's a very short period of time, it's not as many shots. So it's a little smarter, but...
Over time.
I think it's just more exciting, because there's so many different aspects of it.
I think so, too.
And, like I said, Dana White did the best job ever of promoting that brand.
And let's be real, dude. These fucking dudes are fucking animals. Like, what I don't like, real quick, what I don't like is like, I don't like when, and I know somebody that's a very good fighter in York that would fuck up me and a lot of people, and he's an older gentleman, and but at the same time, even I was a little upset by his outlook on some of it.
Is he a boxer? Or?
He does MMA altogether.
Oh, okay.
But just some of the shit I've seen, but even some of the shit I've seen that I believe fighting is okay. I mean, that sounds crazy to a lot of people might expect that. I think fighting's okay to a certain point. Even in just regular everyday public. Like, I think it's like a thing where it's the competition of it. I believe the competition in fighting is great.
Yeah.
And it should be like that. It should be sort of like a hierarchy in life.
Yeah.
When it comes to males, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It should be. It's honest. I might not be the first one. That's fine. I know I can hold my own though. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna get beat by somebody. It's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I just.
What's the scary part about UFC? You see these guys look all skinny as shit,
and
you're like, I want that dude's ass, and they'll
monsters.
beat the shit out of you. Like, they'll beat the shit out of you.
But they are But I was saying, I do think it's I love to see the guys be just outspoken. They should be.
Yeah.
They're fighters.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say there real quick is I don't like I'm not a fan of some of these guys, like some of these people that think like when they like some of these fighters, like no one wants to look at them and be like, dude, that's what they are. You know, they're fighters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they think they're supposed to hold themselves in these like church-going attitudes and church-going fucking like way. Dude, these fucking guys are savages.
They're knocking people's heads
yeah,
off.
Like
yeah,
if they do that on the outside of the ring too, it's what it is.
Yeah.
Like people are like, oh my god, that guy got into a fight. That's what he does for a living. If he gets into a fight out in the street, I expect that. Like same thing. And I'm not mad, but now I've seen a couple of people, even one I know in York that's pretty good. He was like, oh, they shouldn't be doing that. Well, shit, dude. Same with you, bro. Dude, now you're a little older. This gentleman's a little older, so it's like, yeah, maybe you grew up a little bit. But still, some of these guys are fighters, dude. They're savages. Like, let them be savages. Let them fucking have fun. Let them fucking... They should be... Like, the way Conor McGregor acts, he should be able to do that, dude. Like, you're a badass. You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah, definitely.
I just think it's weird how some people hold them to a certain stand. Like, we should all look at them like they're churchgoers, or we should be like, oh, no. Or, like, when they do something wild, we should be like, no, dude, that's what they are. Like, let them be wild. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. What do you think about... What do you think is better, radio or podcasts?
Podcasting. I think podcasts in general has become obviously better, but it's also a thing where it's very similar.
It's very similar because it's a listening platform, but I think the reason a lot of people say, and when people ask about podcasts and why it's better, it's long form conversation.
Yes.
Where it's more intriguing to hear, like when you, back in the day when you got interviewed and you went on like Regis and Kelly, you have 7 minutes to talk about,
if that,
5 to 7 minutes, not even, maybe 3 minutes, to talk about what you got going on. If you go on a podcast like Joe Rogan, now you have 3 to 4 hours, 2 to 4 hours, whatever the heck it is,
and if it doesn't,
and you can explain the whole thing.
And he might even have you back. You know
yeah,
I mean? Like,
exactly.
He might have you back and you keep going. Like,
yeah,
it's definitely...
you could be on like a talk show host show and be on 10 times and be on one podcast and say more in that one podcast than you were 10 times in that. Yeah. So I think the long format is good, and not to mention where a lot of people do is they don't actually watch the full podcast, but they do the clips.
Yes.
They do the clips, and I think that's an initiative for me. I'm going to be knocking out like certain segments, and I'm going to be putting them on a clip, as a clip on Facebook or here, so you can hear those like little mini conversations where it has like value. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I agree with that podcast. All right, so you like burritos because me and you had a burrito the first time we met. Not the first time we met, but the first time we met up after us, reconciling or whatever. I was gonna put that name in here, but I didn't. So what I'm gonna say is, since you like burritos, would you say Chipotle or Qdoba is better? Or you could say the place that you really like.
I'll be right now. People in York, if you're not from York, you'll never fucking understand. But if you're from York, if you know fucking York County,
what's the best one?
What's the Rob Burritos?
Rob Burritos.
Come on, everybody.
So that's the choice.
That's my favorite.
All right. Well, we gotta drink.
That's my favorite.
Neither.
We do. That's
me and this guy. We ate a fucking burrito at Rob Burritos.
They're killer.
We had our own podcast there. We should have recorded it.
And we didn't.
And we did.
We had a great conversation.
But hold on. We gotta cheers. Come on, man.
Oh shit.
Cheers, bro.
I'm ahead of myself. Cool.
So yeah, that was a good time, and I agree with that. Maybe I was gonna change it because someone said it, because Tristan said it last podcast, but I kept it because I knew you would say that, and I knew it would be a
right. It's just, I'm not gonna lie. I think Cordova's is a little too Like,
Qdoba's good because you get free guac.
that is great, but it's still too more. You know what I mean? Not my. It's just a little more fancy.
You don't like the taste? Yeah.
And then I like, but now when it comes to now Chipotle's good, but same thing. It's like, bro, it's still too. I'll be real, people. Too healthy. I want some dirty shit in my shit.
Yeah, like they put some potatoes in there.
Yeah, I want some potatoes. I want some fattening shit in my shit here and there. You know what I mean? I don't want to eat.
Yeah.
I don't eat just fucking Chipotle fucking. You know what I mean?
It is a little more lean if you eat it the right. If you get the right stuff in there. But Rob Burritos is banging.
Yeah, I want some good shit in my shit.
All right.
Sometimes.
NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
Shit, bro. I never really watched any of them.
So neither.
Well, if I was gonna have to pick, Eminem, bro. No, I can't.
Yeah. Okay, you're welcome.
We gotta do it now. Cause I can't. Dude, they're too.
They're too girly.
My brother watched them. My younger brother watched both of them, but I never did. I never got into like. When I started watching shit, it was like TRL.
Yeah, they were on there.
Well, they were on TRL all the time. But dude, bro, I can remember.
You weren't into it.
No, I was into fucking.
Not gonna lie, I like boy bands, man. I did a little
Did
bit.
you like boy bands?
Yeah, I like boy bands. I like all
You
music.
and New Kids on the Block?
Cheers.
Were you like way back like that or?
No. I didn't follow their music, but I didn't hate it like a lot of people did. Like I thought NSYNC was cool. I liked some of their music. Backstreet Boys not as much, but I actually put this on here because I know most people will say neither. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was like a weird. That was a weird time in life.
Yeah, it was a great time. I think TRL was dope.
Dude, they should bring that back.
I know. It's just people don't want.
Oh
You know.
shit! I'm talking
Oh, you're good. You know what happened was Rob Dyrdek just took over fucking
With that
MTV with
shit.
ridiculousness
Fuck
and Robin Big.
Rob, fuck ridiculousness, Rob. Get
Really?
the fuck
I
out
like
of here.
that. I like it.
Yeah, it's cool. Everybody's gonna be like, "Fuck this dude." He's saying "fuck ridiculous," but nah, dude, for real, bring back TRL, Rob. You do half TRL, half ridiculous. We're good. Any more than that, though, dude, I'm just tired of. Bro, every time you get on that motherfucker,
It's all.
it's on.
Yo, he
took it over. Which is
Listen,
cool and shit, but come on,
if you
dude.
literally listen to his story about how he did what he did, he literally
Oh, he's a genius.
Bro,
10 times smarter than fucking.
Listen, you know what he does now? He builds companies, like companies you've never heard of. He builds them and sells them for hundreds to billions of dollars, hundreds of millions to billions of dollars. He sells them.
Just all his marketing.
He just creates a company
He's a genius.
and he sells it. That's all he does. His only goal is to sell the company, except for ridiculousness and shit like that. But he's building companies now. Like you can make a razor company tomorrow for shaving and sell it for hundreds of millions of dollars in like 3 years. That's his goal. He's crazy.
From everything I've watched on him, he was just super smart with his branding and his marketing abilities.
Oh yeah,
They said
that's all it is.
Like, they said just from what I watched, they said his deals with companies. He could just he knew how to like.
Do you know he had more shoes out than Jordan at one time?
It's insane.
He had more DC designs out than Jordan. Like obviously Jordan had like his sub brand, which probably was more than him, but his actual when Jordan had like 18 shoes, like Jordan 18s, he had 20.
Yeah, Rob was 20 ahead of him.
He had 20 DC kicks.
He's smart. Rob, I like you, dude. I'm not trying to talk shit on you, bro. But seriously, come on, guys. You gotta bring back TRL.
TRL was fucking dope.
And the other thing is, let's be real.
And BET's what was it?
106 and Park.
106 and Park. That was fucking fun.
And Rap City the Basement.
Well, that was original.
Rap City the Basement. Come on. BET, bring that shit back.
Tigga? Big Tigga?
Big Tig. Yo, come on, bro.
Shit.
Big Tig, if you ever get to see us, bro, I want to meet you too, homie. You're cool as fuck.
Alright, so I'm going to ask you this. What would you prefer? Real or fake titties?
Fake.
Why?
They're cool.
They look good.
I've had a lot of them. I've had both.
Yeah, me too.
Many times.
I bought a pair. So.
And I've had some fake butts in my life. They're cool too.
I've never had a fake butt.
They're fucking
Never
awesome.
had a fake butt, really?
They're
no.
awesome.
What do they call that? Brazilian butt lift,
Yeah,
the
the
BBLs.
BBL,
Yeah. All right, so here's one: Nike or Jordan?
Nike. I'm not a Jordan fan.
Why? You're not a Jordan fan?
Not, I mean, like, of him.
I got my
actually-
J's on right now.
Of him as an
Oh.
actual player, yeah, but like, when it comes to like actual shoes, like I think his shoes are like basketball to me.
Yeah.
I think there's maybe one, the Jordan 1s and the Jordan like, and when he does like collaborations with like flights or Air Forces and shit, like when he does like on Jordan Air Force, when they do that, it's like, okay, it's more streetwear. But I was never a basketball player. I sucked, dude. My brother was really good. I sucked.
I suck.
I was bad, dude. I was a good, decent
All
football
right,
player. But
and the last one in the game is going to be loyalty or respect.
Oh. Damn. We gotta take notes. I want both.
You want both?
I want both. I can't just have one. I can't have respect and no loyalty, and I can't have loyalty and no respect. I need both of them.
There you go, bro.
I need someone to give me both vibes. And that's friends and women. I mean, that's just not just one. I mean, that's everybody. Whoever I'm chilling with. Yeah, bro, let's switch out. Let's switch out.
Dude, no, just give me more.
No, dude, I don't need that much. Fuck.
Too late, man.
You said too late now.
Mine was bigger last time. So.
And that what, this is the last one for the game?
That's the last one.
Whoa, that's it. Still feeling good. I'm not feeling bad yet.
Yeah. Why would you feel
I
bad?
thought I'd be fucking whacked out by fucking.
Nah.
Bro, I'm a lightweight, dude. I thought fucking 3 shots I got. He's gonna fucking wreck.
Bro, we didn't even finish
like,
half the. We finished half the bottle. No big deal.
I thought I'd be wrecked out by that. So I'm a lightweight.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, so that's the end of the game. So let's see. Let's see if I have any more things on the list here.
What else you got going on?
I don't know. What else you want to talk about? Because I have nothing else.
Dude, life, bro. Life. We talked about work. Oh, dude, we'll get back into that too.
What?
Working out. I mean, that's just something like throughout time we can fucking work.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, we don't want to try to bore you guys in this fucking gym story. We want to talk about everything.
Yeah, for sure. Well, basically, what we can do, we can let's just end this out because this right here
Seemed like it was
was
a good fucking.
the #1 podcast, our first one together, me and Dan. I feel like this might be one of the guys that's a regular on the show. You know, we're gonna bring up topics of interest, things that we should be talking about. You know, things that are going on, like shit that's going on in the atmosphere out here.
Culture.
Pop culture, music,
Everything.
yeah, everything. So.
It's gonna be a pod. Like if you, bro, I think we should. I mean, I would. Like
I'm down to do on the regular. We're gonna bring guests on. Like my goal is to bring on guests. We're gonna have a regular. I'm gonna have a regular crew where I bring through like where Dan comes through, and I got maybe this person or that person, or Dan's here, and then we have another person as on one of our regulars. I just really want to have this show being something that we could discuss topics
of everything
and just fuck around. And we have a section in the room for a live studio audience. We have a whole hangout couch. We have everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to end this one here. I appreciate everyone for paying attention, everyone for tuning in.
Thank you, guys.
This is the Intoxicated Truth Podcast.
And give this motherfucking man props. Put some respect on his name because he deserves it. You don't understand how hard, bro. Anybody that's trying to do this.
Yeah.
Anybody that has done this, anybody that's doing podcasting or has done this knows this isn't just fucking getting like.
You don't just talk.
No.
Yeah.
And the other part is, I mean, it seems like that.
Hours of editing.
Yeah, that. This guy's doing amazing shit. He's gonna make us look. He's gonna make me look good. That's hard to do. So if he's gonna do that, dude, it's gonna be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. Check us out on our next cast. Pay attention to our Instagram, which is Intoxicated Truth Podcast. Well, at Intoxicated Truth Podcast on Instagram.
On
we're gonna have our YouTube channel up here soon, which is the Intoxicated Podcast. on YouTube. Check us out, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace.
Much love. Let's go.
Peace to the Middle East.